is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Views such as this that make a journey worthwhile.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings. Right you are.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Sweet pie!
Have my protection.
I hope you weren't
There's no one.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early Christian gets the worm, as they say. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Over here. You're all out of luck.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Once more! I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. In traversing other worlds, pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Follow me, if you would.
The townspeople depend.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter. We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners. Here we are.
Watch out for the choppers.
Ice is not a threat to it. We may have to rethink our strategy. I will protect you.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable. I'll not stand for this. You dare.
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be... It's pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead. Let us hope we make it through without incident. You have my support.
On this!
We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find. We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? We have arrived. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Fascinating.
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse, now!
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look? That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Such a magnificent tapestry of stars. Right you are. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. And tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms.
Burning the midnight oil, I see. We are none of us alike in vocation. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes. The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway?
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count it has gotten rather late. One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Pray, allow me to show you the way. Shall we make our way there and see what's to be seen? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
I shan't let them harm you.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed. We shall have to be all the more wary, till sunup casts the shadows away. Here we go again. If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. Of course.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd need him to go barging in. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Methinks I know where that is. Then follow me. I'll lead the way. Shall we make our way there and see what's to be seen? I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. I could have done no better. Think nothing of it. Well said.
I mean this harm. How adorable.
I quite agree. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In back. Pray, follow me. We're here, Master. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Pray, call upon me again another time. I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned, pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
By your leave. I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. You have my protection. Tremendous work! Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Witness my magics!
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now. Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say, we forge on together for as long as we may. Here we go again. This battle cannot be avoided. It is quite to the side. One of us is ready.
We've naught to gain by fighting here. Best we push on.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Let me get that. We cannot break it from this side. Really? Now? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me. But in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and good.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
'Tis not long till daybreak, master. We have reached our destination. A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths? Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard. By your leave.
Is there no getting through this? This foe will recoil from flame.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack. You have my protection. Was well worth the effort of breaking it. We'll find ore aplenty there, methinks. Ore is heavy, but well worth its weight.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
By your leave, Arisen.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking, and when in doubt I shall hold my tongue. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
Is there no getting through this door?
Then I shall remain by your side. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Leaving so soon? But we've scarcely begun exploring.
Some ventures...
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as...
By your leave, Arisen. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
If your pack grows overfull, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for tell is Mias.
Ranged attackers. They are the trophies to sell first if you
This is
can. Open your eyes! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
I feared we might never escape that place.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
I quite agree.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
I ought to attend to.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and a... personage? Perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more. To her relation. friendship with this Batali dignitary. Then publicly known.
Ah, our errand is nearly done, and not a moment too soon.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I suppose 'tis so. We found an archet staff and great sword both.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh, most excellent. You may now change your... However, if you wish... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous. You may now change your vocation. What's more, I bear glad tidings. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Here, if you please.
Always another errand to see to.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
So tired.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol. I'm in fine.
May tomorrow be as uneventful as today. This place cheers me right.
Yes, sir.
Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude.
Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Understood. I will await you here, Arisen.
Medicine? Medicine! 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 Now! Now! Now!
Oh, someone help me. Oh. Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, whip.
Got more soil on me than an unwashed potato.
This is a place of prayer.
I've not got food atwixt my teeth.
This is a place of prayer.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles. She gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below, which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
Very well. I shall return.
Suppose you're all right.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, see, I've already reported my suspicions to the sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
Aught about this reeks of a plot. Let us gather evidence that we might expose it.
You have my support. How might we enter the basement sick room? Splendid. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
I do hope naught befalls.
Nothing's harder than living in honest.
I can make no sense of this.
Isn't there anything to do round here? Need someone to talk to?
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Could you come over here? Here at last. I enjoy tackling fierce foes, and prefer 'twould be prudent to investigate.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I sleep on my woe. My legs are stiff as boards after training. I'm sure I can handle this. Always quiet makes me come around.
We must rest. Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we? Here's your special medicine.
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid. I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate? If your pack grows overfull, simply ask Lord Phasus.
Caught you! You'll be all right now.
Time to be heading home.
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
You have my support.
What's your problem?
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Not much going on hereabouts.
Night's rest is all I need. Can't bring myself to do much.
Then I shall remain by your side.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
What might you need?
Elena. Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there. And once, I saw her, the Abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel about him. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
My greens are second to none.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Impressive.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
At least I had my life. That's something.
We've found some evidence, but there might be more to discover. Let us scour every inch of this room. Well said.
Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I suppose 'tis so.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
This bodes ill, I fear.
Got to face it.
Shame on me for expecting all better. Have we met?
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
Best tales come from travellers at the inn.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as
A good sleep will ensure... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.